kind of suffering. The land bleeds and hurts from the iniquity of man. My people are cut down like scrubs, unwanted scrubs in the farm. My people wail in pain, suffering in the altar of greed inspired by selfishness. My authority act is withering away as I am imprisoned in the ambition of a man. Shackles gag my ankles. Who will provide the balm to soothe their wounds? Who will keep vigil in the night against the ravaging force of this enemy? I see light fading on the land. IKPEMABA! Today you celebrate your triumph. Tomorrow, our ancestors shall give us victory. IKPEMABA! Beware. The pampered child finds hardship in the absence of the parent. IKPEMABA! 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 I am sorry for you.
Of what use is it for a man to sit down in his house to enjoy good music, accompanied with good drum in these days?
Except to destroy his eardrums and spoil his evening. With the way things are going, we may soon start counting good drummers on our fingertips.
Maybe we should start to drum to the relaxation of our children in our old age.
The gods forbid. May we not live to drum for our children to dance in our old age. It is the children who should drum for us to dance, like we did for our fathers, our grandfathers. Exactly. The dance of the gods. The ritual dance. When we start to perform the duties of our children and our children ours, then heaven help us.
It is not as if the drums are no longer made.
The young ones just refuse to slap it.
It is the good beating of the drums that awakens the spirit in a man. Is that not what destroyed the chief priest of Agoma? The lousy drumming of the drummer could not awaken the spirit of the ancestors. And when the spirit refused to answer, the chief priest was driven out along with his drummer for incompetence. And before they could get themselves together, the enemy has swooped on them. All because of a lousy drummer.
Children of these days are so lazy. It is our prayer that our children should be stronger than us. To do more than we did.
Drummers, are you the apprentice of the IKPEMABA?
Yes, my lord.
For how long?
Just 3 years, my lord.
Hear
him. 3 years, and he's drumming like he is doing. Pray, my young man. Pray. He is not wrong crying. Does it feel pain when you slap it? Or is it you that feels the pain? Are you afraid that if you quarrel with you? 3 years. 3 years. A guilty.
Young man, hit that. Hit it and hit it well. For the pulse will fall on your head. If it is going to cry and tear, let it cry and tear. The royal drummakers will take care of it. But how will teach you? Let us hear all the clans of this community. Hit it! If your hand takes your pills up, let it peel up. Your mother will take care of it.
Elders of our land, I greet you all.
IKPEMABA! IKPEMABA, you are welcome. How is your home?
Oh, with all peace and joy.
So it ought to be. So it ought to be. We were just talking about your apprentice and his bad drumming.
My lord, this is his third year with me. It didn't take me this long to defeat all comers to become the IKPEMABA.
There is no need for you to remind us, because we were all there when you performed that feat at a very tender age, and your reputation has not dwindled since then. You are the IKPEMABA, the drummer for the Oba, and when you drum, the Oba moves. The Oba moves. Because it's only you that slaps the royal drum and slap it well. Yes. Friend of the Oba and of ordinary people. How is the royal drum?
Oh, why, yes.
The drummer that defends the royal drum. Who else beats the royal drum but you? Keeper and drummer of the death drum. You who drum good and evil. How is the royal drum?
Oh, why, yes.
The drummer that drums for the living and the dead. IKPEMABA that drums to wake up the living and the dead and also puts them to sleep. Or who does not stop to shake to the rhythms of your beats. Or why, when you make the Oba drummer, you drum to the delight of the living and the amazement of the dead. IKPEMABA that drums the monkey down from the treetops. Greatness is yours.
Egwawesi. The palace has done well.
The chief's here greets you.
Elders of our land, may you all live long to serve the king and the people. May we not be enemies of the Oba. Mighty of the Oba. Umabuga tope. Dombo. Babari. Babari.
IKPEMABA, may your palm never get swollen.
Elders of our land, I thank you. Good subject of the Oba. When the leadership of a community gets to a man's turn, he does not need to consult the oracle.
Well said, IKPEMABA.
Elders of our land, good subject of the Oba. It is with your powers that I am what I am today. The drum beats are not mine. It is the drums of the people, the drums of the palace. I am the one who is always at your service and the service of the people.
IKPEMABA, may you not serve the Oba and smell your palm. It is what is so that you shall reap. You have sown well and you shall reap well.
My lord, the people of Otoku are prepared for war.
Have they sent emissaries?
No, my lord. But their incursion into our land speaks more of their readiness for war. It is not for the fun of it that they have occupied the land immediately after the court. That is to our own side of the border. And all efforts to make them live has been foiled. Who knows? Before dawn, they will be asking for the forest of the gods.
My lord, I see what is happening as a slap in our faces. It was Chief Iyase and I that left our houses to go to on a peace mission. But what did we get? What did you get? Our peace was dipped in the mud and thrown at our feet, my lord.
My lord, I understand the situation, but we should not allow our emotions to cloud our judgments. I hope they are not taking this thing too personal.
My lord, I find what a Muse has just completed very insulting.
It is not annoying, my lord.
I'm a high-ranking chief, my lord, and I've never put personal interest before the community.
Exactly.
Agoma and I went to Utoku, not because there's anybody there we hate, but because our community demanded us to do so.
Yes, sir.
Yes, my lord.
Then let peace reign. I cannot have you fight yourselves when there is war looming on the land. Agoma,
Yes, my lord.
you and Iyase were on that mission. What happened?
My lord, I will not go into details of how we were treated at our arrival. Because if the ear does not hear something bad, the stomach will not go with that. You do not have a man who thinks he is respectable with words from the mouth. No! You do to him things that are totally unacceptable to his body. We were eventually driven out by the people. Even our attempt to have them send down the ship for discussion was refused. I'm very sure that we talked to a museum since he believes too well and taking things too personal.
My lord, when the fat escapes through the anus, it becomes too late to cover it with your hand. My lord, we have to do something quick. I don't know where they got their parts from or who their medicine man is. But for a small boy to touch my back on the ground in a wrestling bout, I will give him my testicles to watch.
Tension is high, I know, my lord. But you see, when we decide to scratch our body the way it itches us, we feel it, my lord. You see, the day a child breaks the pot that we scratch his body with it, we can still talk to them. They are a small community and have never been able to resist us before.
That is why I said, maybe he has said and butter in our mouth when we're talking to them. I'm very sure they will listen to you.
Yes, Almighty, it is not so.
How well? We didn't know how to talk, that is why they drove us out. Or we don't know where to live. When we're not invited.
My lord and chiefs, I am not a warmonger.
Exactly.
And I've never used force to achieve anything where avenues of diplomacy have not been fully exhausted. If a Muse wants to call Agoma and I stupid for asking our people to stand and fight for their land, let him say so. Maybe because we are not filling our homes with small meetings. It is we have better things to do with our time.
Iyase,
My lord.
Emuse,
Yes, my lord.
I left this kingdom whole. It was not in bits and half during the reign of my father or my grandfather, neither during the reign of my great-grandfather. Rather, it expanded its territories. I will not let it be cut into pieces. So, while you go to your homes, I will think of what to do.
Mwogo Atope.
He said, Ikeasope.
Mwogo Atope. Your Majesty.
You wish to speak to me?
Yes, Your Majesty.
What is it that you seek audience for speaking?
Mwogo Atope. Your Majesty. I know I have demanded so many things from you and I have been given. Uri, my first wife, is your daughter. And that is one good I can never forget. He said to Nyamia, Your Majesty has given me gifts of coral beads, which I have received with all thanks and joy. Your Majesty has allocated lots of land to me, and that is an asset to any man. Your Majesty, I am not saying these are not things that a man should be grateful for or contented with. A gift from the Oba to any man is a thing of joy.
IKPEMABA.
Your Majesty.
What is it that you seek?
Your Majesty, I seek that which is not impossible to grant. It is the vacant title of Oba.
IKPEMABA. Has to be. Takes to the time of the call before it starts to crawl.
Your Majesty.
There is nothing they want to do. So, it is my melon that they have now decided to beg their hang around. The witches my husband has as wives. Mama Sarah! Iyo Sarah! Yes! So you are deaf that you can no longer hear when you are being called. Or were you praying for the tearing of my throat before you answer?
I was fine at the backyard.
I was fine at the backyard. So it is now my melon that you have decided to be throwing around and away. There is nothing to occupy your
It is not me, oh, and I did not know who did it.
How can it be? It cannot be you. Who did it cannot be found now that it belongs to me.
I said I was at the backyard. I do not have 4 eyes to know what is happening there and here at the same time.
What are you talking about? Shut up your mouth! Shut up your mouth! What are you talking about?
Why do you tell me when you talk to me?
You are abusing me. Go on and abuse me. If you know you do not want to be talked to by me, you should have come here before me and not after me. Where are the other two? Who did this?
Not me.
If it were you, you would not have admitted so in the first place.
I am not a liar.
I have not said so. But don't worry. We will soon see who is a liar very soon.
I saw Uri entering here, but I'm not saying she did it though.
Did you not say you do not have 4 eyes? So how did you see Uri inside here?
I did not say I saw Uri inside there. Oh. What I said is I saw Uri entering here. Nobody should misquote me. Oh.
Yeah. I saw Uri entering here. Where is Uri? Or did you not fall?
I did.
Oh. So, it takes you the whole day to come here from wherever you are, Henry.
I was baiting my child.
So I do not have my own child. Anyway, after you all have decided to stop beating my children, you have now turned your attention into destroying my things.
Who did it?
But they said they saw you entering here.
Hey, Osunbor. Does that mean I came here to throw your melon away? Anyway, second and third wife, who said I entered here?
Are you going to eat the person who said so? Did you or did you not enter here?
I did.
Ha! The thief admits that he took just 1 yam. Know that the whole bank is finished.
I am not a liar. I did not pour your melon away.
What other proof do I need? The witch flies in the night, and the child dies by the break of day. You do not need an oracle to know who did it. You cannot be talked to by me. I was not born of a man.
You are just being jealous. I am not a liar. I I did not throw your melon away. And I don't know if you have witches and wizards in your family. Eh? You are abusing me. She has not abused you. Abuse me. Eh? I will deal with you today. I know I am not a princess. But as long as you are in this house, your princess-ship ends at your father's palace. I will... Leave me! Leave me! Let me separate her flesh from her. Leave me!
What is the meaning of this nonsense?
Benagi, it is your princess. She has been abusing me.
Shut up your bad mouth. Did she prevent you from being a princess?
My lord, she called me a witch.
Who amongst you is not a witch or does not have witches and wizards in her family? Go inside and do your chores. Give me water to drink. You know he rejected my demands today.
I always knew it. To think that the one thing you have so desired, he denied you. Anyway, he gave you a wife. Probably he thinks that should be good enough for you.
I mean, it gives me a lot of pain in my heart.
If you ask me, I think it is escaping you. To think of the honor and respect that goes with it. Whom does he want to give it to?
I don't know.
I always knew it. You only go to the palace to roast goats and drum to their delight and merriment. The yam pounder twists his waist for nothing. The owner of the pounded yam has already eaten it. When it comes to the sharing of the fun, you are always left out.
Gets to the time of the crop before it starts to grow. That is what he said.
So why don't you wait? Wait and drum for them. You beat the drums like nobody else. That is what they always say. But remember that those that wait for the white yam before they eat pounded yam never gets to taste the water yam.
If only he had granted me just this one.
He can't. How can he? You are too young. You must wait for your turn. But you're not too young to drum for them. Go on and peel your palms for them. I am always there to take care of it. As if you don't, they will kill you.
Woman, beware of what you say. Nobody refuses to drum for the Oba.
From when Osunbor created man, he has always fought for what he wants. Empires fight to expand, and kings fight to retain their throne. The commoners fight to live from day to day. Take the fight out of a man, and he is but a boy, and he no longer sits with the elders, and his respect is taken from him. If the other wants his wish to be carried out all the time, then he must learn to honor other people's wishes.
Yeah. Woman, where? I said, beware of what you say. Nobody refuses to drum for the Oba.
That is what you always say. Nobody talks about the Oba like that. You cannot even talk to Peter. Look at you. What is wrong with you? Are you not man enough to be the Agoma? No. It cannot be you. It must be somebody else better than you are. Have you ever heard when IKPEMABA was killed because he refuses to drum?
Chukoko, woman, what's your words? Nobody has ever, there's no IKPEMABA that has ever refused to drum for the Oba.
That is because they have never had serious reasons to refuse. My lord, you are man enough to be made the Agoma. You should fight for it. You would only be fighting like any other man in the community. They all do. You even have an advantage over the others. Think about it. The Agoma, the respected one. Anybody would do anything to have it. You have an advantage over the others.
I do not deny that I need the title. If not for anything, the respect. A man is no man in the eyes of the world unless he has respect. The title is all I have ever dreamt of. What would you have me do, woman? What is this advantage you say I have over others?
My lord, I am not advising you to do the impossible. I am advising you as your wife, the wife you married. My advice for you is to be a man and face the Oba. You are the IKPEMABA. Without you, nothing is done. Tell him you refuse to fight, unless he grants you the title.
No! I refuse to quarrel with the Oba. I go back Tile, I go back Taipen, I go back Siri. It is too high a risk to take. Nobody rests souls with the Oba and live to see the light of another day. The Oba is a wizard. He was born in the midst of them.
My lord, you are not wrestling with the Oba by your actions. You will only be fighting for the chieftaincy title with what you have. Your added advantage.
But he has confidence in me.
What is confidence without respect, my lord? Refuse to drum just this once, and you will get what you want. After all, you are the only drummer around. Narrow down his options. He will have no other choice than to agree to your request.
No, I cannot say I disapprove of your idea. It is the strategy that I do not see as suiting.
It is not the strategy that should be talked about now. Think about it. It does not matter how you fight your enemy. What matters is for him to die.
The Oba is too powerful.
It is people like you that make him powerful. He has his own weak points too. And you are one. The fowl sweats, my lord. Only the feathers cover it. And what better chance is there than tomorrow, my lord? Enormous powers reside inside you. Use it! Come to think of what will happen tomorrow without you.
Who is bringing my food?
It is your last wife, a princess.
Oma, Tamai no Muri. Tell her to bring it.
My lord, I just started preparing the meal. The little quarrel we had before you came delayed it.
So you prefer to quarrel than make my food?
It was not my fault, though. Your first wife.
Your first wife did what? Hey, don't put it on me.
Obi, let me ask you a question. If you were still in your father's palace, wouldn't you have eaten by now? Answer me!
My lord, please, if there's anything I have done, apart from this little mistake, I feel blamed on me. Tell me.
Let me go and get you something from the stomach.
Please make haste.
Tio, Tio,